I'm going to go through and show you just a brief introduction to the LMS. This is the first screen that you log into. Your students will go here as well, my.pltw.org. This is a helpful screen. It's got some information, contacts, stuff like that. Here's where you'll find all of your students and their information under active classrooms once they're rostered. And I'm going to assume that that part is done for you already. This help menu is also very good. It has a lot of information on the assessments, on rostering students, all that kind of information. This is the place to come and get help. Once you're there, you want to click on the LMS, and this takes you to the page that you'll actually be using. Now, this is very similar to what the students will see, but of course mine has grading activities instead of activities that need to be completed. You can go to courses and groups. Now, I have a lot of groups and courses, but you'll only have a couple, and your students should only have one in there. So you just click on whichever class you want. I'll go to IED, and it'll click over to my curriculum, my quizzes, modules, grades, all this information, some great stuff, tools that you can use. And you'll use a lot of these, and the more familiar you become with the way that this system is laid out, probably the more of the different add-ons that you'll actually use. But right now I have 7 projects that need to be graded. I can click on any lesson that I want to. I'm going to go to Unit 6. And it's going to pull up a list of all the activities. When you're not in one of the activities anymore, it helps to kind of minimize these. And you can go in and make these assignments for a grade. I'm going to show you how to do that really quick. If I go down to dimensioning standards, I'll click on the activity itself, and it'll take me to this page. I can add or change this however I want to. Then I can edit the assignment and make this due, and I'm going to make it worth 10 points, and I'm going to use a point system, and I can decide how I'm going to allow the students to turn this into me. I'll hit File Uploads and Text Entry, and then due date, whatever due date I decide that I want. I'm going to say Done and Update. I can also change this 4 different classes if I want. I'll show you that a little later. That's a little more complex, but you can do that as well. Update assignment, and it's updated. If I want to go to Speed Grader, this is an easy way for me to go and add grades or grade the assignments. For the students, this is where the Submit button will be for each assignment. And you can just go next or back to get to the next activities. If I go to Speed Grader, it's going to take me to a page that has several different items that need to be, or this assignment. And of course, none of the students have submitted this yet because I just now made it even available. Hopefully that helps with that part. I am going to go back and go to an assignment. I'll actually just click on Course Home and go back to an assignment that needs to be graded. And I'll click on the 6.5 assignment that I don't have any students submitted. And here's their assignment. Now, this is just showing their PowerPoint. They can upload any kind of file. I would recommend that they always do a Word file or a PowerPoint or something like that. It makes it or a PDF. It makes it a lot easier for you to grade. And you can see where they went through and did this. If I wanted to mark on this, I can draw on it, or with whatever color, or comment right here on the page itself. I can add a comment. But I'm not going to do any of this on this one at this point. And then I can add the grade. Or if you chose to use a rubric, then you can actually just click and grade the rubric right here on the page. And I can put in a comment and hit Submit, and it will go right to the students. And then once I'm finished, I just go to the next student, and it'll show me different parts. And it goes through until I don't have, there's only a couple of the students that have submitted this one. Change to a different class. And look at the different students' work. So you can see this is pretty easy system. Very easy to grade, very easy. It gives the students instant feedback. If they want to, they can resubmit and it will show up again as a resubmission, and you can see that. This has just been a basic overview of how to use this. The quizzes feature is great. You can actually go in and make quizzes that are self-graded, whatever the case may be. You can add groups, you can add students to different classes, all that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of that information on that help menu back on the my.pltw.org. Hopefully this part was helpful, and we'll go into some more detail a little later.